Has anybody else opened their banking app and looked at all the negatives from buying scented water and watching these videos and realized that your obsession is putting you into massive debt? I have, because my accountant called me. Another rant. Has anybody else been experiencing 100-degree days with 100% humidity? Like, I'm trying to get my 10,000 steps in, fam, and I walked about 17 steps and I started seeing dots like I was looking through a kaleidoscope. Uncle Cooper was about to die. But when it comes to those moments, all you want to do is experience a little aromatherapy with a beautiful fresh fragrance that doesn't break the bank. So hitting the tail end of the summer here in NYC, I'm gonna put you on to 10 sexy fresh fragrances that smell expensive but truly ain't. Affordability in scented water is key. So let's roll my motherfucking music so I can put you on to 10 sexy affordable fragrances that smell expensive but truly ain't. This year Uncle Cooper's gonna save you money because you want to buy your house so you can put all this shit in there. Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. It's your boy, 𝐷𝐸𝗏𝗏. Yeah, freshy fragrances, the most complimented DNA when it comes to perfumery around. The easiest, the safe grabs, the gym scents, the office-friendly scents. But we don't need to spend $1 million. I don't gotta spend $150, $200, $280, $320, $380, or go to Louis Vuitton and spend $400 on a basic ass scent. You don't gotta do it because I put 10 fragrances together that all these joints are hovering $60 and under, and probably find it cheaper than you can imagine. But let's start off with an honorable mention because you like freshy beast modes, right? 𝗙𝗪𝗏𝗏 Atlas, aka that Megamar dupe. Freshy fragrances generally suffer in the hot weather. It's just one of those things that either they dissipate with the humidity and the heat and the conditions in your skin, or they just fucking evaporate and fall off of your torso with the beads of sweat off your forehead. This fragrance does not experience that, at least in my wears. It's a fresh vetiver musky fragrance with an ambergris punch that almost smells like you're sniffing salted ocean water, which is crazy because all ocean water is salted, right? I should have went to school and got a degree or something, at least a diploma. So 𝗙𝗪𝗏𝗏 Atlas is one of these fragrances that if you're looking for performance in hot weather, something that's gonna be substantial and sticks to your skin, this is gonna be one of them. But I wouldn't categorize it as a super fun, playful freshie like these 10 other fragrances. The first one has to be Hawa's Tropical Garden, aka JPG Le Beau Paradise Garden Interpretation. A coconut and fig DNA that is absolutely beautiful. And as a JPG hater, there's a few fragrances within that lineup that I just don't tolerate, but Paradise Garden is one of those that hits beautifully off the skin. It has notes that I truly appreciate, like fig and that coconut water DNA, and this beautiful earthy underlying yuzu-ish kind of DNA that is absolutely phenomenal. It's earthy, it's gritty, it's slightly dirty, but it's also bright, fresh, and invigorating as well. It's pretty much summertime in a bottle with body. It's like a beautiful acai bowl with a bunch of fruits, and then you take that coconut shaving and just shave it right on top of it, so you're getting that chocolatey essence, a little bit of bitter earthiness, then you get the smell of the coconut shavings right under that scoop of fruit. That's what you're getting with this fragrance. It's earthy, it's fruity, it's loud, it's sexy, it's tropical, but not your traditional freshie. It's a freshie with a twist that you can save a significant amount of money and decent fucking performance, because Versace generally doesn't slack when it comes to performance, and this scent profile truly caught me off guard. So Hawa's Tropical, solid affordable freshie. Now this may catch you off guard, but Coach Platinum is one of my favorites in that lineup. Well, actually no, it's my favorite in the Coach lineup. Leather, pineapple, and black pepper is what you're getting out of this fragrance, and it's very invigorating, it's very bright, and no, even though it has pineapple, it's not an Aventus-ish type fragrance. This is like Miami jet ski rental vibes. It's beautiful and it's lively. The pepper adds a little bit of an airiness and almost spicy freshness along with that pineapple. Like, it feels like you just kind of sprinkled in a little bit of a black pepper essence, kind of like you do with tahini on top of fruit. So if you take black pepper, put it on top of a little bit of a pineapple vibe, and then start sprucing it with something that smells like soapy shower gel, that's what you're getting out of this fragrance. Very mass appealing. The performance of it seems to be pretty moderate. It's 6 to 7 hours, so it's something that you can go a little bit heavier on the spray, but you're definitely gonna get a ton of compliments off this joint, and it's cheap as shit. You can find it for like $40 online, and it's got the little leather tag so you can feel fancy for those who really need full presentation. And no, I need a name brand, a designer brand with quality. Okay, well, you got Coach, fam, with a little nozzle. You can lock this shit up and not lose your sprays. Look, a little spray. Wrong direction. This was the lock. Oh, I thought this shit locked. Hold on. Never mind. I sprayed the lens. Motherfucker, I thought you locked. You might try to make me look stupid. Yeah, you locked this way, but I thought it was the other way too. So it's an ambidextrous lock that just 360s. Sweet, spicy, leather, airy, fresh, cheap. So unbutton those 3 buttons and let that picadillo hang out. Picadillo is ground beef, because you know some of those little curly hairs on your chest be looking crazy.
Learn Cuban with Cubaknow.
I'm the king of the rumba beat. When I play the maracas, I go chick-chicky-boom.
Bro, with all the mango hype lately, how have I forgotten this Banana Republic fragrance? Midnight Hour by Banana Republic. Bro, I started going through the collection and picking out fresh fragrances that I haven't reached for in a while that smell delicious. I've slept on this one tremendously. It's green, dewy, wet mango with this beautiful designer kick, and it's really not that expensive. This is almost hybrid of pineapple and mango, having this little fruity battle, and then you get this green, watery dewiness with a beautiful woody musk DNA. This feels like party rooftop vibes to me. Super fresh, very invigorating. It doesn't lean super mango forward. There's a good balance between that pineapple sweetness and that mango DNA. At least that's what I'm picking up. It's got a nice spiciness, a beautiful musky tone, and that dewy, wet, watery vibe is one of these definite no-brainer scent profiles that still has a ton of likability. And for the affordable price point, sometimes these icon/Banana Republic type DNAs really hit exactly what they're supposed to. Mass appeal, sexy, wearability, and come sniff me. Now, what makes this fragrance a little fun is that there's a little bit of an allspice blend when it fully dries down on your skin that also gives me a little bit of a latent-ish kind of DNA with this greenish apple, like this almost caramelized sugary green apple kind of vibe. Slightly sour, slightly sweet, and slightly fruity. That really makes Midnight Hour a fucking sleeper. Now, one of the issues that I do have with this fragrance is performance. So a little non-scented lotion or any of these appliques, Molecule 01, do that first, and this on top of that can help enhance the scent profile. But for the price point and sexiness of this affordable fresh fragrance with body and fruitiness, let's go shopping at Banana Republic outlets right now. Town and Country by Clive Christian is my jam, but if you want that DNA on affordability, Amir by Lattafa is beautiful, fam. A sexy, spicy, soapy tea fragrance with beauty, fam. It's smooth, it's spicy, it's tart, it's tea. It's a little bit of a clear boozy action in this fragrance, like a little vodka, you know what I'm saying? It's got this lively, playful, citric, airy, super wearable, also calming, but screams white linen, screams all white Air Force Ones, crispy right out of the box. White socks, clean, not with the black stain because you didn't use Clorox to clean them. And still has that soapy, fresh out of the shower DNA as well. So it's got wearability, it's got airiness, it's got citric, it has herbaceousness, also has green, watery, dewy, and of course, that fresh tea sexiness is really what enhances this fragrance. Now, it is not a one-to-one to like Town and Country, but it absolutely hits the fresh, sexy vibe and affordability that this list was looking for, and this kind of like makes my eyes roll to the back of my head like, yo, I'm just lounging, like, relax, but everything's gonna be all right. Yo, with Lattafa Amir, yeah, everything's gonna be all right, kid. This shit smells fucking fire. Yo, when a fellow creator drops a fragrance that's affordable and is good and it's something that I've worn, you gotta give props where props is due, and Aromatics did it with Platine Blanc. It's Torino 21 with a twist. It's a spearminty, vibey fragrance with a beautiful freshy nature, aquatic-y oceanside vibe with really solid performance for like, what, 60 bucks? Herbal, green, spearmint, tonic-y, beautiful, bright, super playful, very wearable. On TikTok, I've been asked a ton, yo, what's a summer fragrance that you reach for that's super easy to wear? I've mentioned this several fucking times, and I just can't front. The shit is good. It's a really good, affordable fragrance that hits the marks that I particularly look for. Excuse me. I like a little mintiness. I like a little effervescence. I like that energizing feeling. I like that playful style energy. That's really my type of vibe, and he knocked it out of the park with this shit. So Platine Blanc by Aromatics, good fucking job, my G. Really good. Now this next fragrance for those performance whores, Art of Universe by Lattafa. Shit, fam. Strong, Poppy. Blue Talisman, like one of the closest Blue Talisman interpretations that I have smelled, and it does not slack on performance at all. Now this version, I feel like Blue Talisman comes off a little bit more peachy to start off with, and I feel this one starts off with mint first, like a crystallized sugary sweet mint, like almost mint julep-y, and then goes into that peach DNA with a beautiful rounded musk cottony cleanliness right after it. This does not scream, oh, this is a cheapy bullshit fragrance. This screams Papo, what are you wearing? And at the end of the day, gatekeep the shit, because it's like 40 stones also, and nobody's gonna believe it. Be like, nah, I'm wearing this 300 thing. It's expensive, super exclusive. Nah, you don't even know why you're wearing your fake Louis like crossover bag and shit. And Canal Street Gucci from head to toe. You're like, nah, it's just some new shit. It's expensive. It's not part of your tax bracket. Bitch, it ain't part of yours either. Now, what I find interesting about Art of Universe is that somehow, right under like the ambery base that this fragrance has, sneaks up a cute little soft vanilla kind of vibe that's really like tempting, like erotic, and it has like a rizzy nature. Isn't that what the kids are saying these days? Very good performance I get off of this scent profile. I'm talking about 9+ hours. No bullshit. I'm like on some 8 sprays. I get about 9+ hours before I go completely nose blind to this shit. But it's a monster of a scent profile, and for me, I'm sure there's like 78 Blue Talisman interpretive fragrances. This one just cooperates and smells very sexy. So it's fun, playful, fruity, sugary, spearmintish type DNA, keeping that freshy vibe and affordability. Now this one, I was kind of like, I don't know. It smells like an 𝗙𝗏𝗃𝗀𝗀 fragrance, and I was like, but it's more of a hybrid. It's like a 𝗙𝗏𝗃𝗀𝗀 Profumo with a lot more mint and soapiness. And that fragrance is 𝗙𝗧𝗙𝗪𝗏 by Fragrance World. I don't know, 𝗙𝗧𝗙𝗪𝗏, whatever. Now this is one of these super duper unoffensive restaurant or office safe fragrances that does smell like an 𝗙𝗏𝗃𝗀𝗀 kind of blend, but with a lot more spearminty / minty effervescence and this energy that pops up that's very herbal and wet and dewy, which you don't really get in that 𝗙𝗏𝗃𝗀𝗀, but the dry down really does turn into like this 𝗙𝗏𝗃𝗀𝗀 Profumo kind of DNA with mint. It's such a beautiful, classy, freshy fragrance that's non-offensive. Like I wore this today to the barbershop and they were kind of like,
hey, that's pretty good.
It just works. It's clean, it's attractive, it's fruity, but minty. It's herbal, you still have bright bergamot, and then you have musky woods and that cleanliness that you're looking for. There's a little bit of a spearmint with a little bit of like dirty, soily, then you got your aquatic, oceanic kind of DNA, which you expect from a fresh fragrance. But that mintiness that stays around, that spearmint, not more than minty, spearmint, and addictive as shit for such a simplistic scent and cheap. Yeah, I had to put this on the list. It's addictive. You keep dissecting it. This is fucking good. Almost juniper. Oh, there's a little bit of juniper in here too. Bro, recently I bought a few old school fragrances, and this joint I never smelled and I wish I had back in the day, but I'm so happy I have it now. Let's resurrect this piece. From Paco Rabanne, Ultraviolet Man, aka the Trigger Atomizer. Boom, boom, freeze!
FBI, open up!
This shit came out in 01, so is this the original Bleecker Street? I don't know, but I can tell you it's some beautiful blackcurrant musky pop DNA. That's fucking lit, gang. Super playful, very sexy, summertime vibes. I haven't tried this out in like super duper high heat because it is a new acquisition, but I love the DNA. Not to mention the fucking cool atomizer. This is so good, bro. I don't know why this didn't have more hype back in the day, or at least people who like them old school fragrances. Like, why have y'all been slacking on this shit? Other than the bottle is kind of weird, but it's kind of fun too. God damn it, this thing is good. Bro, so sleep. I think this was like 35 bucks. Sleeper on the freshy vibe. Sleep, like, bro, bring this back. Now this is on the Sospiro Vibrato style DNA with more powdery vibes by the house of Arabia, and this is Ariz. Or in English, Ariz. This hits so different. It's taking the elements of Sospiro Vibrato, that vetiver, citric, punchy, almost grapefruit and bergamot blend, and adding a lot more powderiness to this joint. So sprinkle Johnson & Johnson baby powder on top of Sospiro Vibrato. That's what you're getting. Sweet, tart, sour powder. Soft, ambery, powdery flow with a beautiful light smoky wood and these elegant white florals that add this refinement and sophistication. Almost makes this fragrance in a unisex space as opposed to Vibrato, which just felt a little bit more masculine and sharp. This one feels more playful, has a little bit more substance. And the powdery white florals just add that little extra that it needed just to round off that fragrance's sharpness. I really like this fucking scent. It has zero hype on it. It's not very expensive. Has solid amount of performance for a freshie, and it's all about the white floral powdery essence in this fragrance. So if you want something that's a little bit tart, a little bit sparkling, vetiver kick, you know, those DNAs that really do well in the hot summer, but add that softness of that powdery white floral, Arabia Ariz, yeah. And finally, I kind of had to add this fragrance because of the plummy nuance, and it's a beautiful, punchy, sweet, almost overly sugary, but in such a good way. 𝗏𝗏𝗏. Candied plum. Bag of artificial hard candy. I love it. Jolly Ranchers all day, all flavors. Marinello ice cream, scrape it with the wood spoon and then throw little bits of broken Jolly Rancher chunks inside of it, fam. It's airy, it's icy, it's cooling, it's fruity, it's deliciously beautiful. Oh, it's just so fucking fun, especially for the younger demographic. If there's 16 of you who are watching, this is definitely a party style fragrance that's gonna have a lot of sillage and a lot of fuckboy energy, which you all love. I can't help wonder like why I keep forgetting about these fragrances, and that's the sad part about fragrance hoarding, collecting, and being a creator in this space. You have so much shit that you forget about and sits in the back burner. That's why I don't get hype while people's like, yo, I got a crazy collection of 100 and something fragrances. That's amazing for you, but when are you gonna fucking wear them? You don't need all of these scents. Just get one or two that speak to you. Sample before you buy. In this case, it's kind of tough because you might pay like 20 bucks for a sample or 15 bucks for a sample when the bottle is like 40 bucks. So mathematically, it ain't making sense. But this is one of the fragrances that got lost in the shuffle. Like, I didn't forget I had it, but I just don't reach for it. And then when I smell it, when I want to do these contents and recommend these fragrance videos, I have to wear them for the day and try them out. And I'm like, bro, this shit smells great. Like, why am I like not reaching for it? That's what happens with people like us. We lose touch of reality. And this is one of those situations where it's like, bro, these are so good and I don't get to wear them as much as I would like to, but people need to know about them because I'm trying to save you money.
Jesus Christ.
I love y'all mother suckers from the heart. Let me know in the comments below, what is your one absolutely amazing budget option freshie that is your go-to? In the comments below, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, please. There's 49% of you who watch the channel that haven't subscribed or hit the like button. It'll take you half a second. Just go click, double check, because sometimes the YouTube algorithm be booting your boy because they don't like me very much. But you do, I hope. I'll see y'all snitches next time. You know who it is. Go enjoy, you know, the dirtiest beach with like hypodermic needles or whatever. It's all about memories and tetanus shots. Smooches!
For the fly gun holder, money folder, motor roller, start tag when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense, you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.